Leidecker. Give it up for my good buddy Andrew Haskell, the host with the most DUIs. He's an alcoholic. Okay. Guys, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm getting a little older. I turned 32 in November of 2010. Guys, I'm getting older. I'm trying to stay healthy. But I am lazy. I realized I was spending too much time on my phone and scrolling social media, so I deleted all my social media on my phone. But I still find that I'm sitting on my ass scrolling my phone. But now I'm scrolling sites that aren't social media. It's a sad day when you realize that for 2 hours you've been scrolling Venmo to see what people pay other people for. And you learn a lot, like from the emojis, right? Like I learned that every Friday my ex-girlfriend pays my best friend for eggplants. She never wanted eggplants for me. But I am lazy. I'm so lazy. Yesterday I spent $6 on a movie on Amazon Prime because I didn't want to go upstairs and get the DVD. It's brutal. I have recently lost 25 pounds though. Thank you. Even more recently I gained 30. It's okay, I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm not gonna try and lose it. Because it's just gonna come back to me. And that's fine, because I believe that if you let something go and it comes back to you, it was meant to be. Turns out it was meant for tits. Doesn't matter how much weight I lose, though I have what they call body dysmorphia. Now, body dysmorphia is brutal. Body dysmorphia is when you look in the mirror and all you can focus on are your imperfections. I can explain to you this way. Have you ever accidentally opened up your camera phone to your face? How you feel in that moment is how I feel all day. I know when it kicked in too. I know exactly when it kicked in. My body dysmorphia kicked in when I was young. I was in line for Santa Claus. And I got up to Santa, and Santa Claus looks at me. Before I could get on his lap, he says, "Whoa! Aren't you a little meatball?" Fuck you, Santa! Okay? Have you ever been fat shamed by a strip mall Saint Nick? Okay. I was mocked by Kris Kringle. It's brutal. Especially going to school, like after Christmas vacation, right? Aaron, what did Santa Claus bring you for Christmas this year? Trauma, Mrs. Khaleesi. Can last a little longer than Joey's big wheel, I'll tell you that. I have tried doing a lot of things. I've tried running. The other day I ran 3 miles, and it was the worst 2 hours of my life. Okay? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm fine with never having abs of steel. That's fine, because I one day will have knees of titanium. Everyone's like, "Oh, why don't you go to yoga? You should do some yoga. You'll stretch." I'm like, "All right." So I went to do yoga. I was thinking, this is easy, right? I walked in there so cocky. I was quickly humbled. Because it is stretching, but it's stretching with consequences, right? Like I walked in there so fucking cocky, and then 3 minutes into Warrior 2, I'm just like, I'm making noises that you shouldn't make in public, right? I have the instructor go over, and she pushes me down, she goes to a neutral position, she goes, "This is the position that serves you best." That's yoga for you, fucking suck at this, buddy. I'm going back to Zumba. Anyone do Zumba here? I don't look like it, but I do. I do Zumba. And you're like, don't let Zumba will humble you. Zumba will fucking humble you. I walked in there, again, cocky. I was the youngest person by decades. Right? And I was the oldest. I was like surrounded by old women, which is fine because I have a thing for older women. When I lost my virginity, I was a sophomore, she was a senior citizen. And, yeah. But you haven't been humbled until you're 30 minutes into the class and you're in the corner heaving while you're surrounded by 30 B. Arthurs just shaking it to Ricky Martin. Right? gym. Yesterday I went to the gym to quit. Yeah, you can't quit on the phone anymore. You have to go in. They're like, no, we want to see the body you think you're happy with. Okay? So I do a lot of work at home. I do the Insanity program. I tried the Insanity program, I should say. A friend of mine turned me on to it. Should I say someone I used to call a friend? And I was like, oh, this is awesome. It's like, you bring it home, whatever. It's a DVD program, 60 days that boasts no gym, no weights, no problem. 5 minutes in, big fucking problems, people. Okay? I don't know who invented these workouts. Jumping jack lunges, push-up burpees. I'm trying to go down to do pant size. I'm not trying to join the fucking Navy SEALs. Brutal. He's like, oh, this is just the warm-up. The fuck it is, buddy. I'm going back to Zumba. My buddy's like, oh, you lost, if you don't want to eat right, you don't want to exercise, just do what I just do the cleanse. I said, what's the cleanse? He said, well, it's a shake a day for 30 days. At the end of the 30 days, 30 pounds gone. I said, how much is this cleanse? He said, $500. He said, I do it with a straight face. He didn't go to a Taco Bell and get 30 tacos for $1, and it would clean me out just the same, right? Fuck that. Give me a cup of milk. I'm lactose intolerant. In 2 hours, my asshole will be so clean that we'll be whistling Hakuna Matata while I'm walking my dogs. That's the only workout I do get. Any dog people here? That's an Arsenio Hall reference. Anyone under 30, ask your parents who Arsenio Hall is. Anyone under 30, fuck you. Yeah. I have 4 dogs. They're all seniors, they're all Shih Tzus, and they're all rescues because I'm a hero. Thank you. I would tell you their names, but then you would know all of my internet passwords. Seriously, Winston is a good boy, 2020. We'll get you right into my bank account. You won't find it in there, though, because having 4 old dogs is expensive. Indy has bleeding hemorrhoids, right? Honest to God, she costs me $100 every time she farts. It's brutal. Sometimes you catch a break, though. Sometimes you catch a break. I took my dog to the vet because he had really bad breath. And I was like, oh God, what is this going to cost? What is this going to cost me? See, I never want to be like Elon Musk billionaire rich. I just want to be not scared of the fucking vet bill rich. Okay? So she's like, well, this is what we're going to do. We have just this bone that he could chew, and it'll clean the plaque out, and he'll be fine. I was like, a bone? I said, I looked at my dog, I looked at the vet, I'm like, are you guys in cahoots? Because I find it hard to believe that the one thing that would help him the most is the one thing he loves the most in the world. Right? What's next? Oh, you want to cure his arthritis? Just let him get up on the good couch. And I was thinking that wouldn't work with humans, though. That'd be cool if it did, though, right? Like, you go to the vet, you go to the doctor. If you're going to the vet as a human, you got some problems. But if you go to the doctor, your doctor's like, oh, all right, Frank, I know we can cure that gout. Blowjobs. Sign me up, man. I did that last week, and so in the background, I got gout. But I do love my animals. I feel like I love my animals more than humans. I love my animals more than I do my human. Yeah, exactly. And you do too. I can prove it. You can go home tonight and watch a movie where 30 people get their heads decapitated. And you'd be like, fuck yeah! And you go home and watch a movie where someone trips over a dog, you're like, no! Dude, the whole John Wick anthology was about someone killing his dog. Right? I do things for my animals I wouldn't do for normal human beings either. One of my dogs doesn't have back legs. 3 times a day I have to squeeze him so he can take his bladder, so he can pee, right? Morning, noon, and night, I'm squeezing his bladder. I'm in the front yard. My neighbors are like, is Aaron milking his dog? Right? And it's like, I think about this. I'm out there 3 times a day, squeezing his bladder. There's not a human being alive who I would do this for. Right? Grandma Connie suddenly needs help to pee. She's going in a nice facility with other grandmas who need help to pee. our dogs are clairvoyant. They're really smart. And I think it's crazy that the hardest question we ever give our animals is, who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? I said that to my dog. My dog's like, yeah. You better get that skin tag checked out, you fucking meatball. Guys, I'm Aaron Leidecker. Thank you very much.